The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Kevin Love out there with Griffin. Then it's Durant. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. Harden against Wade. He kicks to George. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On defense, the East All-Stars. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Scott Brooks gave me a few minutes to share with him. I talked to Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone in the NBA. Coach said, usually I'm staying up late scheming ways to shut one guy down or take apart a defense. It's nice to have a breather and just have a little bit of fun. We couldn't agree more.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Nasty.
Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Curry. Feeds to Love. Three-pointer. LeBron grabs the miss. It's 2-on-1. Here's Irving. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Harden. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Irving attacking. Banked in off the glass.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Curry. And good on the basket. Book it. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Pass to DeRozan. He's looking for James and finds him. Outside for George. Puts up the baby hook. And James with the basket on the assist by George.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. And Curry, here we go. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here are the East All-Stars. Irving kicks to George. LeBron against Griffin. And again, it's LeBron James. James has got his second basket. Here comes Curry. He's got 5. Love outside. Durant with a wide open look. No good from the wing.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
It's Curry with the drive. Wade with the defensive effort.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time. He has such a knack for scooping up the rebound and then making a defense pay.
LeBron against Griffin. Three-pointer. And LeBron James good for three. James has got 7 points in the game.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
And the basket by Wade.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Curry dishes to Harden. Love inside. DeRozan defending.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
And here is Curry. He has 5. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Love inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Oh!
How about that basketball, man? Wow. Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Durant. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
That's good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
And here's Love, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And that one's good.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 11. That one goes. Curry. Irving's got 11 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Durant kicks to Curry. Here's Griffin. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
The drive by James. Here's DeRozan. George with no one around. Offensive rebound. Griffin with the steal. Irving against Durant. To the left wing. Love outside. Now the dish to Durant. And the jumper is good. Durant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Paul George. Wade from outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's now 8 points for Wade.
They're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
And here comes Harden. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The quick look, no good that time. Here are the East All-Stars. A 12-point game. Anthony, the pass to LeBron. From deep three-point range, and that one's good. LeBron's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. And here is Curry. He has 5. He dishes it to Harden. Passes to Love. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And here comes LeBron. He's got 10. Three-pointer. Wade. The long distance three is buried. Wade's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Irving's shot is good.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
And here's the West with the ball. Trailing by 17. Love with the screen on Anthony. Durant dishes to Love. Wide open look. And that one's good. He's got 8.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Love. Paul's checked in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update now on George. Doris, what's his status?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars let me know the status. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. He's done for the game, and he may need to take a couple more games off as well to give it time to heal. We'll keep an eye on it, Kevin.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Here's Lillard. Long range from the inbound, and that one's good. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The drive by James. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a 16-point game. Lillard misses.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
We've seen D-Wade getting it done. He's already up to 11 points. And from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
And he's good on the second. Now Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Paul. Tries again. Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wade drives in. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Here comes Lillard. Now the feed to Aldridge. Got it. Good job in the low post. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Lillard against Irving. Outside Bosch. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Bosch has got 6 points.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Pass to Aldridge. And the shot is good. Aldridge has got his second bucket.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Now the pass to DeRozan. From deep. It's rebounded by the West.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here's Nowitzki. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Wade outside. Fader on the way. That's good. Wade's got 17 now.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Aldridge, good.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They have a 19-point lead. Shoots a fader, and that one's good. That's 12 points for LeBron.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Now Durant. He's got 8. Banked in off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Irving with a clean look. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And an overpowering for... Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
And here is LeBron. Anthony is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's James in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now here's Howard, trailing by 19. Paul kicks to Davis. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Davis has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the West All-Stars. LeBron passes to DeRozan. Dishes it to Carmelo. From inside, and the basket good. A bad shot that time. Anthony's got 5. And here's the West with the ball. Parker outside. Paul dishes to Davis. And it's Parker in the corner. In low to Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, certainly you could make the case that the 2 best players in the NBA are LeBron James and Kevin Durant. They account for 5 of the last 6 MVP awards, and it's clear that they're pushing one another. LeBron keeps a close eye on KD's stats after every game. He calls Durant his inspiration. Kevin, he says he knows that Durant is trying to take his spot.
Their mindset is one and the same. Doris, thanks. Here's Anthony, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Irving kicks to Anthony. Soft touch off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Parker against Irving. Paul with the screen for Parker. Harden left side. Davis sets a screen. They get it again. Goes back up, and it's good on the way up. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Wade passes to DeRozan. It's stolen by Davis. Parker outside. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harden dishes to Davis. And Anthony with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Davis puts it in. LeBron with it. He's got 12. From past the arc. And it's good. James has got 15.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Wall's checked in. Curry's checked in for the West. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Wall. Following the miss by Anthony Davis.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing. Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And that one's good by LeBron.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's Parker with the drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall. West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Parker drops them both. Now here's Wall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Good on the shot.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
It's Curry with the drive and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole. Well, you know, as teams become more and more focused on getting good looks in close at the rim, and the value of great defensive big men inside just continues to rise. I mean, it's tough to be a contender without a rim protector.
And here is Parker. After LeBron James hitting the 3.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
To the paint, Parker kicks to Harden. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kicks it to Howard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Here's LeBron. He's got 20. LeBron right side. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 23.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Parker against Wall. Parker passes to Curry. Fades away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 8 points for Dwight Howard. Here's James. He's got 23. He feeds it to DeRozan. And it's Curry with the rebound. Howard with his screen on Wall. Shoots off the screen. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the kick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And so they foul intentionally.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Joakim Noah's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Kevin Love in for Anthony Davis.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Count that one. That's now 8 points for John Wall.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark. I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
The West All-Stars have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
It's been a good one for Parker. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Stolen by Harden. All alone, and Curry throws it down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 13 points for Steph Curry.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
It's Wall with the drive. Knocks down the step-back J. Wall's got 15 points. Wall's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. It's Parker outside, and that one's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Wade drives in. That's good. Wade's got 22 points. Here's Parker. He's got 11. He kicks it to Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Wade outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Noah. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Noah's got his first 2 points.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good on the triple.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's an 18-point game. Wall against Parker. Tries it from 19. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 17. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch. Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
And here comes Curry. He's got 13, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So for the West, Durant's checked in for Harden. Ball comes in for Steph Curry. And Lillard subbed in for Parker. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Wall. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Wall dishes to Noah, expanding his range, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard attacking Griffin, powered down with both hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right, you got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all doubt, right?
Wade, good.
Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
Poke loose. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Here's Durant. Shot's good. Durant's got 12 points in the game. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. 22 points for John Wall.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
They get it back. Griffin. That's good.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. East All-Stars ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Here's Curry with the 3. East grabs the miss. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Wade with it, guarded now by Durant. Wade, good. Wade's got 28.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now Griffin inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Oh, no question. And he loves to attack the rim, doesn't he?
Here's Wall. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Curry kicks to Griffin. Outside Curry. Back to Griffin. Right side Griffin. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet away. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 7 points in the game. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Inside, here's Curry. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anthony, the pass to Wall. Buries it down low. Wall's got 28 points for the game.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Curry attacking, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for DeRozan. Johnson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Kyrie Irving subs in for John Wall. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Anthony, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
I like it, Kev. Just switch it up.
And that one's good. 10 points for Love.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Irving. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now Durant. 12 points for him. Curry wide open. Offline with his 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Irving's shot is good.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss. And here is Anthony. He's got 11.
West All-Stars foul call. Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul.
The East All-Stars have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The East making a switch. James is checked in.
Substitution for your Eastern All-Star.
Griffin sets the screen for Love. Love draws the double. Feeds it to Curry. That's good. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And here's the West with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Another miss by Curry. It's Bosch with the drive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points. They better hope that their performance on the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. I mean, they left a lot of opportunities at the line by missing those free throws.
And that one is hammered home.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Durant wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Durant attacking.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
You can't punch it any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
James, no good.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Curry against Anthony. And he lobs it up toward the rim. That shot by Griffin, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
On the wing, James, defended by Griffin, and that one's good. And that's now 27 points for LeBron.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the West, Howard's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Love. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Curry. He used that pick just right. 14 points for Tony Parker.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Wing shot on the way, and he connects with the jumper. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, this run is exactly what they needed. The timing couldn't be any better. They could not afford to wait any longer.
You know, with as steep a hill as they have to climb, they had to make a dent in the lead before hitting the 4th quarter.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Pass to Aldridge. And the ball goes out of play following the shot.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Parker outside, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The West All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the technical free throw is good. Ball checked in for James Harden. Knocks it loose. And the shot is good. And that's now 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Paul with the steal. Here's Parker. The second chance effort. Aldridge trying to break free, and it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got 10.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
LeBron with the buckets.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Paul, no one around him. Second shot opportunity, and it's Aldridge with the bucket inside. He's got 12.
Yet another bucket in tight for him. That's how he's earning his points today.
Outside Irving. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with them. Aldridge, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Now the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Bosch kicks it to Noah. The kick out to Irving. Anthony down low. Aldridge on him. Nice D from Aldridge. And the West All-Stars with possession. Here's Paul. Unloads from 13. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got 16.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
James kicks to Irving. The dish to Bosch. Back to Irving. Corner shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here comes Chris Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Aldridge. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's good. That's now 26 points for Kyrie Irving.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Parker outside. Passes it to Paul. He dishes it to Aldridge. Can't get it to go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
Still Western All-Stars ball. 18 seconds. 18.
There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Paul. In low to Aldridge. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Chris Paul.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And I don't really like that shot. I mean, he can make it occasionally, but to me, that's too deep.
And that definitely wasn't one of them.
Durant dishes to Parker. Paul, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. And here is Irving. 26 points for him. James with it. He's picked up by Parker. And again, LeBron James. James has got 13 points in just this quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway and take the shot that's available.
The wide open look for Durant. Sinks the triple.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
The drive by LeBron. And he gets the bucket. James has got 38 points.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Paul with the ball. The feed to Aldridge. From 8. That one rolling around and rims out.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
James wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the East All-Stars. Outside Durant. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Noah.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The East All-Stars up on top, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here comes Lillard. Irving is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Noah. And it's Bosch in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Irving passes to Bosch. Takes the 3. And the shot is good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Griffin, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here. And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Outside Curry for the 3. East grabs the miss.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
You know, every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. You know, they help defenses now. The allowance of zone defenses, you can sort of load up on players. It can inhibit a big man's ability to attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy, and I really like the new rules.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Noah. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Wade, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. And it's DeRozan in for Irving. As the game has required more movement, Clark, we're seeing big guys try to slim down.
And yeah, big men with agility are at a premium, but also it takes a little bit of the stress and strain off the joints. As few as 5 to 10 pounds less can make a big difference, and that's huge for big guys.
Outside DeRozan. From deep. Good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Back to Lillard. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And that's now 7 points for Lillard.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Harden against Wade. Shoots from the line, and he gets the bucket. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Wade from outside. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Lillard kicks to Harden. Hits the jumper in space.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Wade dishes to Hibbert. Pass to James. Kicks it to Wade. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Wade's got 31.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Curry passes to Lillard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Wade for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Griffin. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stopped, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Count the bucket.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Harden outside, and the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. That's blocked. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good by Davis.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
The drive by James. Connects on the foul line jumper. James has got 47 points. Now Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Picked by Griffin. Here's Davis. The shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And James gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. 49 points for LeBron. And the West All-Stars have possession. To the paint. Here's Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 23 points and 7 assists. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. I mean, his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy, too.
Kevin Love's checked in for the West. Durant comes in for Lillard. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. James has got 51. Here's Curry. In the corner, Harden. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 11 points for James Harden. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Wade gets the bucket. And here is Paul.
And guys, the league has taken some steps to pick up the pace of the game. Over the last decade, we've seen a lot of rule changes with hand checks and zone defenses and tightening up flagrant foul rules and physical play in general.
And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Wade has the open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Wade's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the East All-Stars. And back to that move by the league to speed up the game. It doesn't seem like the league is done.
Yeah, you know, and I think more can be done, Kevin. Cutting down on timeouts. You see in soccer, they just run a little sponsor banner in the corner of the screen while the ball is in play. Continuous play. Continuous play. Reduce the number of free throws, I think, is another step. But that would be more a result of not fouling than teams not getting to the line. Their turnovers are really prominent. I know they're leading, but eventually it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
They've been so undisciplined, Clark. That's been the most disappointing thing for me here.
That one goes. Count it. 31 points for Steph Curry.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on James Harden. Doris, what do you have?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the West All-Stars was able to update me on the situation. The news is not good at all. It looks like a broken ankle with additional injury to the surrounding connective tissue. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. And, unfortunately, you can't afford to dwell on it. I mean, you've got to come up with another plan and move forward.
And that's not easy to do, guys, because it's very emotional for everybody on the team to see him go down. But you're right, Clark. I mean, they've got to figure it out and move on.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
Durant attacking. East grabs the miss. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's LeBron.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Know it, man.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Tipped away. It's stolen by DeRozan. James with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Takes it from 10, and that one's good. James. LeBron's got 60.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Paul kicks to Curry, and there's the call on James. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul might force him to skip.